The Elder Scrolls is a popular RPG series by Bethesda Softworks that seems overdue for a new entry. The last entry, Skyrim, was released way back in 2011 and has been ported to multiple platforms. By now, fans have expected an entry to have already been released. If you look at the series' history, Oblivion was released 5 years before Skyrim, Morrowind was released 4 years before Oblivion, and Daggerfall was released 6 years before that. So when will Elder Scrolls 6 come out? Only Bethesda knows, and their senior VP of marketing has gone on record pretty much letting us know that it's going to be a really long time before it's released. So, since we're set for a long wait, I've come up with 5 great ways to help you wait for the Elder Scrolls 6 while staying in the Elder Scrolls universe. The first and most obvious thing to do when you wait for the Elder Scrolls 6 is to replay the older games. And if you never played some of the older games, then play them for the first time. The first 2 games are available for free from Bethesda's website. The easiest way to play them is to use Bethesda's installer to get you playing the games real quickly. But you can also take the files and install them in DOSBox or a PC emulator like PCM, or make a copy of the disc and install the games on a classic PC. If you want to see just how much the Elder Scrolls has evolved since its first iteration, try these games out. The third game in the series can be purchased on PC through Steam. Another option for that game is to play it in an original Xbox. But if you don't have one, the game is supported through backward compatibility on modern Xbox systems. The rest of the games can be purchased on Steam also. Part 4 was also ported to the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. And Part 5, Skyrim, is available on every major console now, even on the Nintendo Switch. If you are subscribed to Microsoft's Game Pass, then these games, minus the first 2, will be available to you on that service at no extra cost. With your Game Pass subscription, you can even play them over the cloud on an Android phone or Windows PC. What do you do when you have one of the best single-player RPG series of all time? Well, you obviously supplement it by creating a massively multiplayer online version of it. That's where the Elder Scrolls Online comes in. Released in 2014, it satisfied a need that many fans of the series wanted. At first, it was only available through a monthly subscription, but after some important feedback, a non-subscription standard version was made available. You can get the standard version for a one-time fee, and it can also be supplemented with downloadable content, microtransactions, and the optional subscription. The game feels very similar to the mainline series. You do have to get used to some of the differences in the gameplay mechanics and the new graphical interface, but it won't take long, and after you do, you'll feel right at home. The beginning of the game starts you off in the same location as in the Elder Scrolls 3, so you'll definitely get a sense of nostalgia if you've been a fan of the series for a long time. There is a lot to explore in the Elder Scrolls Online. While some areas are locked out through purchases, if you go to the built-in map, you can hover over different locations to find out if they are available to you. If they are not, you are notified if they need to be purchased. Don't worry about other locations being locked out. The locations available to you from the start are huge, and you also have tons of quests, something that's pretty standard for any Elder Scrolls game. Even though this is a massively multiplayer online RPG, you can get a great experience playing solo, which is my preferred method. You have plenty of fully voiced quests that can be completed on your own. And while you're on your quest, you will see other players doing the exact same quests as you, so you can get help along the way, but you in no way have to interact with other players. This game has enough content to keep you busy for a long time. DLC-sized mods are mods made by fans that are just as content-rich as official expansions made by Bethesda. That means you get a main quest, side quests, new NPCs, fully voiced dialogue, and even original music plus more. These mods give you many more hours of gameplay to keep you busy while waiting for Elder Scrolls 6. At this moment, I'm playing the Worm's Tooth mod. In this mod, there is a dragon causing trouble for the East Empire Company, so you, as a Dragonborn, are tasked with heading to the island of Wormstooth to slay the dragon. Other mods I'm looking forward to play are Beyond Skyrim, Bruma. This is a reimagined look at the county of Bruma that's larger inside than Bethesda's Dragonborn expansion. You still get new quests and more, so it's not just a reskinned Bruma. Legacy of the Dragonborn. In this mod, you are tasked with finding relics belonging to Dragonborns of the past and bring them to a museum where you can display the relics. As you find more and more relics, you unlock more history and lore. You also have the option to create your own guild called the Explorer Society. Outside of the mods I just mentioned, there are many more DLC-sized mods that should keep you busy for several years. I'll provide a list in the description. Now, I only spoke about DLC-sized mods for Skyrim, but you can also get these types of mods on Morrowind and Oblivion, so you have even more content to keep you busy. The final two ways of waiting for the Elder Scrolls 6 involves replaying two of the older games, but in a more modern fashion. If you want to play a good upgrade for Daggerfall, then you can try out Daggerfall Unity. This is an open source project that recreates the original Daggerfall in the Unity engine. It brings improvements such as better graphics with support for much higher resolutions. It also has quality of life improvements to make the game easier to get into, and much more. The original Daggerfall was known to be extremely buggy, even more so than the modern games, and this port fixes many of those issues the game had. So try out Daggerfall Unity instead of the original game to get a better experience. A copy of the original Daggerfall is required for it to run, but like I mentioned before, you can get it for free straight from Bethesda's website. Morrowind is a fan favorite among many. With the OpenMW project, you can play Morrowind with better support for modern computers. There's even a port available for Android, known in the Play Store as OpenMicroWave. OpenMW is an open source re-implementation of the Morrowind game engine. It modernizes the game engine to support higher resolutions, better graphical features, and bug fixes. The engine on its own cannot run Morrowind. Instead, you must own a copy of Morrowind yourself to provide the assets needed for it to run in OpenMW. On Android, you have fully customizable touchscreen controls to make the game completely playable on a touchscreen. But if you're like me and prefer to use physical controls, gamepads are also supported. This project allows you to get the full Morrowind experience along with its expansions, all on your phone. Sure, you could play Morrowind over the cloud through Microsoft Game Pass, but that version does not offer the improvements made by the OpenMW project. So if you want to explore a giant island set in the Elder Scrolls universe with hundreds of hours of gameplay, all on your Android phone, give OpenMicroWave a shot. Unfortunately, this is only available on Android and there is no iOS version. So those are 5 great ways to help you wait for the Elder Scrolls 6, while still keeping you in the Elder Scrolls universe. But there are also many more ways, so I would like to talk about some honorable mentions. There's the Elder Scrolls Blades, an official and original free-to-play Elder Scrolls game that you can download on your Android or iPhone. I'm not really into the free-to-play games that dominate smartphones, but if you're into that, give Elder Scrolls Blades a shot. Morrowind Rebirth is an Elder Scrolls 3 mod that I found out towards the end of making this video. It's something that really has me excited to try out. This mod is a total overhaul of Morrowind, improving on it and giving you more to see and do in the game. The final 2 honorable mentions are 2 mods that are still in development and have been for a long time, but it's amazing what they are trying to accomplish. Skywind and Skyblivion are recreations of the Elder Scrolls 3 and 4, but done in the Skyrim engine. The teams are recreating every aspect of the games to be fully playable with the benefits of the Skyrim engine. It's not known when these 2 mods will be available, but you can check out their progress on their websites. So using all the methods I talked about, you have hundreds if not thousands of extra hours of gameplay, and the modding community keeps on bringing more and more. What do you think of what I mentioned in this video? Do you have any suggestions? If so, let me know in the comments. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like. And if you want to see more content like this, hit the subscribe button and its bell icon so you can be notified of future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you next time.